Well, like the kind of like the first question you guys asked about the single coverage one-on-one matchups, we both realized type of play it was, and just how it was just me and the DB, and when we're in that situation, we kind of click, and we kind of know that you know to that this might be a big play because we're going to take advantage of that matchup. So with both of those touchdowns, it was just single coverage, one-on-one type matchups, and I came up victorious on both of them.
Do you think anybody can cover you one-on-one in this league?
Honestly, no, no. I I've been out there. This is my fourth year out here, and I'm honestly confident enough to say that I feel like I'm a dangerous receiver, and one-on-one matchups more times than not, I'm gonna come down with the ball.
It's just all about being more approachable from the coaches to the players. We all have to be more approachable. We have to get to know our teammates a lot better than we are right now. We have to come together as one. We need to be more cohesive. And I think there's that being shown in the facility right now from top to bottom. So I think we're doing a really good job, really incorporating different sort of stuff in our facility where guys do feel like this is home now instead of if this is just a practice facility.
You're one of the few white players that have taken a knee during the anthem. Can you maybe talk through that decision process and what kind of, I guess, support you're trying to show your teammates with that?
Yeah, so it just goes down. My roommates. One of my roommates is Makai Sargent, Keontae Luckett, Yahweh Judy, who's transferring. But I've seen some stuff from those guys, and it just things aren't right in the moment right now. I have someone back home in Davenport. His name's Raekwon. He's a really good family friend of ours. He's like a brother to me. He grew up in kind of a crappy area, and we brought him along with our family, and so it's guys like that where I've seen them struggle so much throughout the years that I've taken upon myself to take a knee. I also took it upon myself to message one of my friends who's actually in Iraq right now. I asked him about it. He was like, I'm all for it. Go ahead and kneel. And he was like, I appreciate you asking, but America's a little messed up right now, and I think that's something you should do.
I think anytime we can mix up, our formations and how we do things, keeps the defense off balance, and it's just one more thing they have to prepare for. As you've seen, our run game is doing great, and a lot of that is from Brian and the rest of the coaches doing a great job mixing up our looks and not allowing the defense to or forcing them to adjust to multiple different formations. Yeah, I think they're just becoming more comfortable. They have some new players in there. I think with every team in the Big Ten, we're improving week to week. They improve week to week as we are. But yeah, they obviously tough game for them against Maryland. Over time, it's one of those things where it was high scoring, but they came out and fixed what they could and had a really good game against Illinois. So definitely have to bring our A game.
Do you think you can run the ball effectively against these guys?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I think that's something that they make a point of emphasis is to get the run game established so that they can kind of open up some of those RPO passes, really suck the defense down towards the line, throw those like slant passes behind the backers and the safeties. So it's definitely something we're going to be able to stop the run up front, and so that we can kind of don't have to get down as close to the line to allow those deep crossing passes. Yeah, that's something that is a really big point for me this week. It was last year as well. I feel like going through a lot of the same stuff as last year, just making sure that I'm reading the keys and I can read run pass really well, because if I read run when it's pass and get down too far, they'll throw that pass in behind me, and if I don't get down far enough when I have a wrong read, then they're going to get a few yards on the run. So it's definitely something that I got to really pay attention to this week, and it's something I'm really focused on.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge part of their pass game, whether it's play action or them just trying to get the ball out quick. And, for all guys on the second level and even the DBs, it's just about being able to recognize that they're not running it and then trying to panic out and get in those windows where, you think the ball is going to be thrown. So for me on the weak side, if I see that it's going to be an RPO and I can look for a slant behind me and try to slow that down and let guys get to the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, they're going to try to throw the ball everywhere, and especially with the weapons they have. And, Bateman, and last year they had Tyler Johnson too. So anywhere they can expose you, it's just whether or not you have guys in the right position in those passing lanes and, if you're contesting the receivers and, them trying to catch the ball. So obviously that's really critical this week, knowing what they like to do. So it's just guys playing well in zone coverage or man coverage or whatever we're doing. So we just got to do that to the best of our ability.
I really don't notice, if they're paying more attention to me. I just kind of play our defense and play into our scheme, and then however it plays out, it plays out. I know that, like, in high school, I've had where teams would just double me or change their game plan due to my stature and my size. But other than that, I don't really focus on if people are focusing on me or not. I just kind of try to play with the defense. This literally, I believe, is our first time we've done it. And it's not like a public thing. Like, Tyrone recorded it. You were having fun in the locker room. It was more so of just we got the win. It was a great win. But really, it's just for, for us. It's really just and that's another way to bring our team closer together, really, in a sense. We had a good win, and we got to go celebrate. And we sing our fight song. We love doing that. We celebrate right after that. And then, just having music in the locker room, it just keeps that feeling of we did a good job, going. Like when we lose, there's no music. Everyone's quiet. It's just we're focusing on, reliving out the plays, reliving out the moments, and then, we got to let it go the next day. But when we're in the locker room at that moment, it was just a lot of fun. So